My science project is how does tee height affect distance? And the reason I did this project is because I feel like I am someone who loves the game of golf, and I'm constantly wanting to improve myself. So today, golf is arguably the most difficult sport ever made. I mean, if you think about the fundamentals of it, it's just you're going out onto a course or a hole, which is sometimes 300 yards away, a hole that's 300 yards away, and you're trying to hit a stick with a ball with a stick into a hole that is 300 yards away across a field. It sounds really difficult. It is, because you have to factor in a lot of different things and on how to improve and how to be good and how to have the most minimum amount of strokes. Now, the PGA is the Professional Golf Association. Most of the people that are in that are professionals, obviously, and the reason some of them are professionals is you see that they drive the golf ball at great distance so that they can, again, use fewer strokes. So I wanted to figure out what are some ways that I can get a better, a longer distance in my driving swing. So, the variables used in this experiment would be the independent variable is the tee height, the dependent variable being the length of how far the ball will travel, and the controlled variable, the controlled variable is the use of the same driver or golf club. My hypothesis before doing the testing was I think that the height of the tee would grow in distance while the distance would increase along with it. Now the materials used in this project were a Wellington golf driver, Pro Length Plus golf tees, range balls, Precision Pro golf rangefinder, a West Shore, you have to go to a golf course. I was at the West Shore Country Club golf course on the range, rather than the golf course, and a video recording device being a phone camera. Now, the way that I did this was obviously, if you want to replicate this, you have to go to a golf course or driving range, rather. You have to use a ruler to measure how high the tee is. And third, you should go along with a friend or a buddy to record you while doing this. Then hit 2 times for each tee height. You should have 5 tee heights in total, and that would be 10 trials in total. Now, after conducting this, I realized that, so I did 2 trials, obviously, 2 categories rather. I categorized them as trials on the chart. I started roughly off at about 0.5 centimeters in tee length. That's another thing. I measured the tee height in centimeters and the distance in yards, obviously. Now, as I gradually did that, I was correct with the hypothesis and also incorrect. As the tee height gradually grew, the distance grew with it. However, it did get, when it hit 3 centimeters or 3 inches, the golf tee, 3 centimeters. The distance hit basically its climax. So it reached 200 yards. I reached a 200 yards driving distance, and after 3 centimeters, it immediately dropped down and kind of flatlined a little bit almost. Now, the conclusion is I was correct, though, basically on this. I was right with the tee height did have to be, in fact, the tee height does matter with hitting distance. Thank you.